We are still in demolition mode here at the farm. We're kind of at a stop. We've got to fix our water problem. Well, behind me, you can see we've got this nice hill leading up to the barn. A lot of water drains off down into the ponds, but some of it is making it down into our crawl space. And that is a problem. So we're going to go over what we're going to deal with today. Our plan is to excavate out this little knoll. It's probably about 5 feet tall above the house, but doesn't leave any opportunity for things to drain. We've got deck all along the back. It needs to be replaced, but lumber is rather expensive now. Even though prices are coming down, it's not going to get cheaper than it was before all this mess started. We've got a covered patio, and that's just plywood under there, and both of these doors are way low. So I'm going to rip all this out, get it graded from about 5 inches below those door frames away from the house. We're going to have this excavated out and a French drain put in. So all this drains that way into our ponds. Meantime, I've got to get on it and start ripping up this old deck. And we'll dispose of it once we get to that point. So I've got 3 different saws I'm going to be using. I've got a chainsaw that'll take out the 4x4 posts. I've got a cutoff saw to take out the 1x1 spindles on the railing, and then a circular saw that I'm going to go up along each side of the floor joists and take out the planks. This should take a while. Also want to stress safety. Make sure that you have a good pair of safety glasses. These are really wonderful. They're from Hunter's HD Gold. They're my range glasses, and they're prescriptions, so they're going to help me see a little better. I've got earmuffs and a good pair of gloves. Always be safe when you're doing this. There are nails in this. I'm going to do everything to avoid them. I think going down the floor joists with that circular saw, I'll avoid all the nails or the screws, but I want to make sure that I'm going to keep these and these safe. This bad boy should do the trick. Da-da-da-da-da. Circular saw is doing okay, but it's binding at the very end of each plank. So I'm going to try this DeWalt cutoff saw and see how it works. Yeah, that cutoff saw takes a lot longer to get through those bores and also rattles the heck out of them. So I'm going to go back to the circular saw and see how long I can get. in order for me to get the rest of this pulled up, I gotta take out this rail that this camera is mounted on. I'm gonna move things to the other side. Well, this section of the deck is demolished. Let's take a look and see what we found. Really, none of this wood is salvageable. It'll make a nice bonfire. I don't know about the joists, whether they're usable for anything. They don't appear to be in too bad a shape, but and then again, I don't know. But under the deck, this is what we found. We found gravel, lots of it. Watch my step here. And some other interesting items. I think this here is cat food can, which would go along with the fact that they have cat stains in the house. Let's see what this is. I'm not sure what that is. It's plastic. Oh, it's a spice container, because this is where we store our spice containers. And over here, catnip fever temptations. No product placement intended. Here's the lid to that. You can see how this is attached to the house. Got a little well here, and it looks like a vent to the crawl space. And this, yeah, that's wet. That's not good. And the decking over there has been perpetually wet. That could be because of that not being flashed correctly, I'm thinking. Nevertheless, we got to get all that fixed. Probably the most interesting find was this. I thought, man, that's a turkey leg. That's good. And then we got in over here, we started discovering more bones. I'm like, oh, that's a skull. Oh, those are teeth. What do we have under here? Those look like chicken bones. But that ain't no chicken. Vertebrae. So something got predated. We'll burn all this wood up. That's all for now. We'll get at it.